So we have actually 5 products, no? Yung metal treatment concentrate namin, yung synthetic oil namin, meron din kami, and then the penetrating lubricant, fuel conditioner, and grease. We're basically here. Thank you for your pagpunta nyo rito sa invitation. No, nandito tayo para i-demonstrate sa inyo kung how an oil works and kung anong limitasyon ng isang langis. Thank you kay Richard that meron tayong way na makita yung equipment natin, no? So, and also thank you for participation ni Mark at ni Jack. Sorry Jack. Mark, Jack, Richard. Okay, so yun. This is actually an equipment, no? A machine called litmus machine or cross-axis machine. Not normally, but the process or the purpose of this equipment is to validate kung ano ang capacity ng isang langis. Normally, with our clients, we ask them kung ano yung langis nila, bakit? Kasi if we bring out our own oil, minsan iniisip nila sa testing namin, may discrepancy, may daya. We understand that, we fully understand. For now, I'm not gonna disclose what kind of oil is this, pero this is just a simple oil which is 20W40. No? Simpleng motor oil. No? So this is what we're going to test and validate kung okay ba siya using this equipment. Now there are parts in this equipment na I need you guys to look at or most likely concentrate to. First is in amperage. No? The amperage is a measurement, electricity measurement or motor measurement nito motor na to. So ngayon, 0 kasi di maandar. If you turn it on, it goes to about 3 amperage. No? Ano yun? Ibig sabihin? Ibig sabihin, yung motor na nadi-detect niya na amperage, dito nagagaling. Okay? So, let's all agree that the baseline would be 3. Now, ano ibig sabihin nun? Kasi kapag kahirap umikot yung motor, tataas ang amperahe. Bakit? Kasi magtatapon siya ng kuryente para tumakbo ng mas matindi yung ating motor. Now, itong bakal na to, sa nakapaligid na yan, ito, totoo yan. This is actually called a race bearing. Race bearing, that's actually yan yung parang magiging sample base natin. Ito naman, itong maliit na to, this is actually called a roller bearing. Anong components ng ating bearing? The components is carbon steel. No? Ang gagawin natin is we're gonna test it like this. No? Yan ang magiging itsura niya pag tinest natin. Ang normal test kasi, usually we use pounds per square inch. How are we going to proceed with that? Gagamit tayo ng tinatawag nating torque wrench. No? This is calibrated. Ngayon, how do we explain kung paano yung pressure na mangyayari? Pag may papel kayo, tapos ito yung, for example, ito yung papel. Ito yung type ng equipment na bubutas yung papel. It requires more force kasi malapad. So in other words, pag the wider the area, the harder or the pressure should be put on para mabutas yung papel, tama? Pero kapag mas manipis ang papel, for example, ang gamit natin ay ballpen tsaka papel. Yung area nung ballpen, yung dulo niya, napakaliit. So konting force lang ang gamitin natin na mabutas kagad ang papel. So kaya ko nababanggit yun kasi ang purpose natin kasi is that the area that touches between the roller bearing and the race bearing is too small, when in fact it's just pounds per square centimeter. Ganun siya kaliit. So ibig sabihin, the greater yung the greater yung force natin using the torque wrench, the heavier yung tama dito. So at this measurement, lumalabas yan, pagka ganyan ang itsura niya, 1,000 pounds ang nape-press natin doon. So imagine niyo naman, square centimeter tas 1,000 pounds yung bigat. So you would already imagine what would happen to the carbon steel. So paano bang itsura niya? Ayan. Diyan natin ilalagay. Ganyan ang itsura niya. Now, how are we going to test the oil itself? So, yung oil natin, yun ang ano natin, yun ang ipaglalagay natin ngayon. We have our oil reservoir, which is this. Lagay natin. And then, we're gonna put in the motor oil na sinasabi natin. Typical motor oil, nothing special. Medyo magrasa-grasa pa talaga nga eh. So, lagay natin siya.
The next was
Yan. The purpose of the demonstration as well is for people to see na ano bang itsura sa loob ng engine. Let me ask you guys, nakita niyo na ba yung loob ng engine habang umaandar? May nakakita na sa inyo? Wala, di ba? So pag tinurn on natin yan, ayan. Yan ang itsura niya. The roller bearing, which is on top, represents yung engine block. Itong race bearing represents yung piston. Baligtad lang ang konsepto, pero yung purpose natin pareho lang. As you can see, it's running. Okay siya, walang problema. There's lubrication. Bakit? Kasi there is no force. There's no pressure. Now, ito ang gagamitin natin, which is measured in pounds per square inch, PSI. So, ito yan. Dito natin i-base yan, no? Ito. Yan, Newton meter na yan. Diyan natin titignan. So, the greater, no? Dahil the greater the number, the heavier pagdating doon sa kabila. Kasi nga, it's measured by pounds per square meter. So, lagay natin to. Okay siya. It's running. Tama? Okay? Now, I'm gonna press yun dito, no? To put pressure, and let's see kung mag-increase ba ang ating amperage or may maririnig kayo. Okay? So, first test. Again, this is an ordinary oil, ha? So, wala pa tayong nilalagay ng product natin. So, we're gonna test it out. Tignan natin kung anong magiging resulta. Okay? First test. Ang ingay. Tumaas yung amperahe. Tama ba? Tignan natin dito. Ilan to, boss?
25? 15 to 25.
Ayan na. Maingay. Let me ask you this. Kapag narinig nyo sa motor niyan, gusto nyo ba? Sa makina nyo? Ayaw natin, di ba? Okay. Let's turn it off. But right now, we're gonna focus on dito sa ating race bearing. Titignan natin kung anong itsura niya. Kasi narinig mo, tumutunog, di ba? So, tignan natin kung anong itsura niya. Ito, hindi ko pa siya, hindi ko pa siya tinitignan, no? So, let's wipe it out. Pasilip na lang po, no? Kung ano yung itsura niya. May dent.
Dent.
No? Kung ito ba nasa piston ninyo maganda, pagbaba niyan, kakarga yung langis doon, pag-akyat niyan, pasok sa chamber. So that will be the blow-by. Ihina ang sakyan natin. That's the reason why there is a piston ring. Kasi parang the tighter, the better yung performance ng motor. Tama? Okay. So gagawin natin, we will proceed with our test. No? Lalagyan natin to. Okay? Please take note. Ang pirahin natin tumaas, approximately about 5 seconds. Tumaas tayo ng konti, di ba? Tapos tumunog tayo. Yung residue nito, ng bakal na to, nandun na sa race bearing. Yung langis natin, contaminated na. Wala akong papalitan. I'll do the same. Okay? So, I'm gonna turn it on. Now, I'm gonna use our product, Polytron. Okay? Kukuha ko ng konti. Opya. Ayan, ha? I-press ko, ha? Umiingay. Diba? Boost natin. Medyo tumahimik. Pati nga, sir, ano load na?
Yun, kumalahati. 15...
Yan.
15 to 25 kalahati.
Dito.
Ah.
May load. Walang load. May load. Walang load. What does that prove? Ibig sabihin, kaya ng... Tingnan natin ang perahe. Silipin ang perahe kung nag-increase. Nag-increase mo ba? Walang load. May load.
Hindi, stable.
Walang load. May load. Okay? So, tingnan nyo, tuloy-tuloy. Wala tayong friction. Wala tayong nakitang increasement. Wala tayong nangyaring pagtaas, no? So, now, gagawin natin, next test natin, is we're gonna remove the bearing.
Titignan natin kung ano.
Kanina, as you can see, medyo rough yung bearing, di ba? Yung surface niya. Pero tignan mo yung bearing ngayon. Naging polish-like. Kuminis. Later on, I'm gonna explain bakit ganon, no? So, gagawin natin, we're gonna proceed with the next test. Pero this time around, we're gonna be turning ang bakal. Okay. Sa totoo lang, mainit nga siya eh. Yan. Ito yung kanina. Okay? New surface. Okay?
Bago.
So, bago. Lagay natin. Okay. Still running. Maingay. I wanted you guys to know bakit maingay. Kasi meron tayong metal surface, meron tayong shred ng metal surface. Tama? Okay. Just to prove my point, kanina wala tayong ganon kasi malinis. So now we're going to proceed para kasi pagka inon ko yan ang tunog eh. Diba? Maingay doon eh. So, ang gagawin natin is we're gonna clean out the raised bearing with a typical 120 sandpaper. Nothing special. Kasi what we're trying to focus on is gusto nating malaman na meron nakakapit doon sa bakal na yun. So, may discrepancy na. Mangyayari niyan kasi, itong nandito, nandoon na siya. But then again, ang dilinisin lang natin is itong raised bearing lang. Wala tayong ibang lilinisin, no? The oil would be the same. Tatabi lang natin to. Yan. And then we're gonna clean this. Paano natin siya? Sir, paabot ng tissue. Thank you. Okay, so linisin natin to. Again, this is just a typical sandpaper, no? Nothing special. So, tanggalin lang natin yung residue na nakaipit. Okay. Yan. Now, we put back ang ating oil. Then, to be clear, yung kanina. Okay, ito yung kanina tinest natin. This is the new surface. Okay? Wala tayong binago. Kanina, when we test it out, malinis siya, hindi siya maingay. Let's see kung pareho. Yan. Pareho na ngayon. Parehong tunog. Tama? Pero when we put pressure, narinig natin umingay, tumunog. Kasi nga, the oil is already fading. Later on, I'm gonna explain that kung bakit ganon. So, no load, amperage is 3. Let's try to check out kung mag-i-increase ba o hindi. Okay? So, first test. Nag-increase po ba?
Hindi.
Ang ating amperahe. Patingin po sir ng load natin. Dito, sa gilid. Ano po load? Ito. Itong part na to. Yan.
25.
25 PSI. Kanina, 25 tayo, mangingay. Okay? So, as you can see, hindi hirap yung motor natin. Still running, no? Definitely, if you have a thermal gun, you would see it will heat up. Kasi wala naman tayong thermal gun, so we base it on dito. Now, sino sa inyo ang aware na kapag ang isang motor, isang sasakyan, nalagyan ng tubig, kakatok? Aware tayo doon, di ba? Nalagyan ng tubig, ang langis natin, kakatok. Definitely, may tubig eh. What if talagyan ng tubig? Pakitingin nga po. Ay, inom ko lang, no? Typical water. Lagay natin. Yun. Tubig na. So ngayon, ang itsura niya ngayon, iced tea. Hindi na siya langis kasi may tubig na. Check natin kung tataas ang perahe. Umaandar, problema. Lubrication? Yes, there is. But there's no pressure. So let's try and check if the pressure would then kick in at magbabago ang ating takbo ng langis. Okay? Second test. Pa-check po ng ng ating PSI. Saan po?
25.
25. Okay pa rin, no? Okay pa rin. Pero, ang malas ng driver ng motor, sobrang malas niya, nalagyan ng buhangin ng kanyang langis. Ano kaya yun? This is a sand from one of our clients, PGMC, which is a mining industry, and Republic Cement, which is a cement factory. Kombinasyon to. Ano kaya yung mangyayari kung lalagyan natin ito ng dumi? Yan. Ang dumi na. Ano pong tawag dyan? Goto na maraming paminta. Hindi na yan langis. Okay. So now, umaandar, may lubrication, tama, kasi there's no pressure. Let's put pressure and see if the amperage would increase. Again, ang purpose ng amperage is kapag hirap ang motor. Pag walang langis, walang lubrication, aangat yan dapat. So test natin. Third test, okay? Sir, pa-check po ng PSI natin. Ito po. Saan po?
25.
25.
Walang pagbabago. Stable.
Stable, no? So, the amperage. So, parang zero, technically speaking. Now, ito na yung pinamalasan yan. Before we proceed with the test, I want you guys first to look at the oil. Okay? I don't know if you call this an oil, no? Pero, yan po. Langis po ba yan? Yan. Do you call that an oil? Ako, para sa akin, parang goto yan. Marami lang paminta. Diba? So, no one in the sound mind would put such oil in their equipment. Kahit bayaran siguro ata kayo ng 500,000 kung sa akin ninyo napakamahal ilalagay. So, we will proceed with the next test, no? Yung walang langis. Again, it's running. That's fine. Wala tayong problema. Bakit kamo? Kasi, there's no pressure. Tignan natin ngayon pag nilagyan natin ng pressure kung anong mangyayari. Okay? Fourth and final test. Nag-increase po ba yung amperage natin?
Same.
Ating ang PSI?
25.
25. Okay pa rin. Still running. However, the question would still be there. Ano pong nangyari sa bearing? Kasi if the bearing is damaged, we're not talking about protection here. We're just talking about lubrication. And we don't want that. What we wanted is there is a lubrication and there is a protection. So let's check kung ano itsura nung bearing kanina.
Sabi, napakamalas naman ng driver na yan, no?
Oo nga. Again, this is what we've tested a while ago without Polytron, no? And this is now.
Oo.
May kita kayong parang medyo makinis. Tama? Later on, I'm gonna explain to you guys kung ano yung kinis na yan. Okay? So, let's go to the technology behind Polytron. Ang metal surface, pag tinignan nyo microscopically, hindi yan flat surface. May tinatawag tayong asperities. Yung mountains and valleys, may papaipin-ipin yan. Yung kaninang nakita natin na nagkaroon siya ng dent, the reason why we had that dent, kasi Tandaan ninyo yung test natin doesn't have any clearance. Ang sasakyan ninyo, maski motor o kotse, may clearance yung piston. Kaya nga may piston ring, di ba? May clearance yan kasi kung walang clearance yan, mag-iistisan. Yung test na ginawa natin, there is no clearance at all. Literal metal to metal surface.
0-0.
And then we put in a pressure, which is again, when you convert it, 25 PSI, that's about 25,000 pounds per square centimeter. Sobrang bigat. To the extent, parang siguro yung sasakyan mo, pinatungan mo ng 5 pangalo sa sasakyan, pinatakbo mo. Ganun kabigat. So, ano nangyayari? Ang oil film, there's only two purposes of oil. Is to provide lubrication and to provide coolant. Tuwa ka sa coolant. Yun lang naman ang purpose ng dalawang yun, wala nang iba. So ngayon, ito yung dalawang asperities mo. Kunyari, ito yung race bearing, ito yung roller bearing. So ang purpose ng oil, nandun siya in between, para dumulas yan. Hindi yan masira. Ngayon, pag na-penetrate nung mountains, yung oil film, magbubunggo yung dalawa ngayon. Pag nagbunggo yun, mabibiyak. On a macro level, that's what we call a wear and tear. Anong resulta? Degraded oil and degraded performance of your equipment. Ang number one reason why most of the time, ang performance ng isang vehicle depletes because of the normal wear and tear. Because of the coefficient, init. What Polytron does is, since polarized siya, paghulog natin, kakapit si Polytron sa bakal. Alam natin pag polarized, negative and positive attracts. Ang Polytron positive, ang bakal ng surface is negative. Mag-a-attract siya, kakapit. But it doesn't finish, it doesn't end there. What happens is that mape-penetrate siya sa loob ng bakal, which is, it will be called a metallurgical process. Then it would create another layer of metal sheet, which is 10 times stronger than the usual. Para siyang tin foil na very flexible pero matibay. Matibay siya. So pag nangyari, pag nag-collide ng ganun, imbis na ma-chip off, sobrang flexible niya. Pag collide, mas spread out siya. So imbis na pag ganun na, nagiging flat surface. If you reduce the friction coefficient, you reduce the heat. If you reduce the heat, you reduce the wear and tear. If you reduce the wear and tear, you reduce the maintenance cost. If you reduce the maintenance cost, savings. That's the technology of Polytron. Walang maka-imitate nun. There are a lot of products out in the market stating that they are the anti-wear, so to speak. But when we go through test upon test, they fail. Kasi dito pa lang nag-fail na sila. Dito pa lang hindi na sila makapag-proceed. I'm not saying every product out in the market doesn't have the capability like us. Pero so far, since 1994 until now, wala kami nakikitang kapareho namin. This is the reason why Polytron is being accepted in industries such as power plant, cement factory, shipping industry. So ang tanong ngayon sa anong mga client, what is it for me? Nagamit niya ako yan. Magkano cost? Anong para sa akin? Let's put it this way. Kunyari may motor kayo. Ang change oil niyo kunyari every month. Ang cost niyo, Michael, ano bang cost ng change oil? Maximum, 300 pesos. Okay. Help me out with math, 300 times 10 is 3,000 plus 6,000, that's 3,600 in 1 month. Ay, in 1 year. Tama? Every year ang gastos mo, Okay. You use our product, which is for motorcycle, which is 499 pesos ang isa, 120 ml. Gamitin mo yun. Okay lang ba na instead of every month ang palit mo, pwede natin gawin 4 months? 5 months? Saan napunta ibang cost mo? Savings. That's how Polytron works. It's the same thing if you have a vehicle. Kunyari, sasakyan mo, kotse, ganun din ang concept. Basta ang idea is our product provides you a better performance, protection in your equipment. Kaya nga sinasabi nila, sir, hindi ba ma-alter yung oil namin kasi pag nilagay yung product ninyo? Totoo naman yon. Ang purpose ng product namin is to go to the metal surface and protect the metal surface. That's it. Ang sole purpose ng langis na ginagamit nyo is to bring our product where we should perform. So, kung ang sasakyan ninyo, gawa yan kunyari sa ginto, sa aluminum, sa titanium, sa carbon steel, gagana yung produkto namin. Hindi na gagana yung produkto namin kung ang makina ng motor nyo gawa sa kahoy, plastic, salamin, at bato. Yun lang hindi mag-work. Pero none other than carbon steel, kahit anong pang klaseng steel yan, ferrous o non-ferrous, the product will work. This is how our product provides protection sa mga ano. Hindi lang protection, productivity-wise, gaganda, performance-wise, gaganda. Hence, we did our own case study to prove to people that the product really works. Wala tayo sa basehan ng kunyari, tatanungin nila, paano namin malalaman kung nagpo-prove talaga? Hindi sa experience. Ayoko na experience gusto ko data. Paano namin malalaman? Doon tayo papasok sa tinatawag namin oil analysis. Sa oil analysis, may kita natin kung ang performance ng oil mo okay o hindi. At pag hindi okay yan, malalaman natin. Hindi tayo magdasaw-saw, baga natin langis. Wala yun, kalokohan yun. We base our evidence scientifically. We do a lab test. We perform a lab test. We show you what's the results. And everything that we're telling you right now, it's not just for marketing purposes, but there's really a study and a conclusion and a test result that the product really works. So, ganun ang performance natin. Kaya ano nangyayari? Sir, gagamitin ko sana sa transmission. Pwede ba yan sa hydraulic? Pwede ba yan sa turbina? Pwede ba yan sa transformer? Pwede. Kasi nga, lahat ng yun bakal. Wala tayong limitasyon. Pwede ba sa gas? Sa diesel? Sa truck? Sa kariton? O ano ba? Basta kailangan ng langis. Kahit electric fan, kahit sewing machine, the product will work. Kasi the entire purpose is to provide protection sa metal surfaces. Kaya yan, hirap na hirap ang iba nating competitors. I'm not saying that they're bad, but it just so happened that the anti-wear kuno that they're trying to claim, they cannot match our product. Kaya ang iba naman, tatanungin, bakit ngayon lang yan? Matagal na po, 1994 pa po ito, ngayon lang dumating sa Philippines. Pero the product has been existing since then. At kilalang kilala sa industriya. If you want proof, if you want documentations, if you want studies, if you want evidences, we can provide you gladly. And we can provide you, give you all these testimonies, and even yung results sa mga tests namin, we can give you that. So yun po. Well, actually, we're done. No? Tapos tayo sa presentation. Do you guys have any questions, any clarifications, anything that you wanted to know about the product? May tanong ba kayo?
Yung sa ano, sino na ang nagki-carry ng item?
So
Gumagamit.
far, our legit clients are Masinloc Power Plant, Victory Liner, Holcim, Republic Cement, yung ano pa bang natin, boss? Shell Refinery. Imagine that, Shell is a refinery, they have their own oil. Petron has their own oil, but they've purchased from us. Kasi they saw the value, they saw how the product performs. So bumili sila. Imagine mo, nagre-release sila sa nilang lubricant, nag-release sila sa nilang oil, pero bumili sila sa amin. Kasi they saw the potential of the product, they saw we created a need for them. So nakita na talaga nila. So if you guys are wanting to validate kung ano yung sinasabi namin, totoo at yung mga clients namin, just go to our website, which is www.credintagroupinc.com. You will also see lahat ng products namin and even testimonies and clients, existing clients na nasa website namin. So yun, anything else? Any more questions? Any clarifications? Yes, sir. May question?
About sa motor.
Sa motor?
Ano naman, okay na.
Okay, sir. Okay, so yun, that's it. No, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your presence here, and we really appreciate it. And hopefully, maging future clients namin kayo and dealers as well, if it's possible. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Ay, tanong lang din ako na, pwede ba banggitin yung halimbawa, yung pinaka main ano niya pag dahil na sa motor, yung change oil, yung ganon?
Yes. Ang ano natin, ang change oil natin, if you're using, for example, a vehicle, no, you change every 10,000. If you use a mineral oil and add us up, ang maximum change interval mo would be 32,000 kilometers. Again, what we're telling you is proven. This is not just a marketing scheme. But if you're using a fully synthetic, like magandang brand like Motul or Royal Purple o kaya Amsoil, and you add us up, ang maximum interval mo is 80,000 kilometers. So you do the math. So kung lagi kang nag-interval ng 10,000, you add us up, you can extend it up to 38,000. So nakakamura ka dun pa lang sa pwesto na yon. Yes, at first you would see that masyado naman mahal yung product. Yung langis ko 200 pesos lang, yung langis din yung pangmotor 400 lang. And yes, you would look at it as very expensive. Pero if you do the math, kalkulahin mo sa isang taon yung interval mo ng pagpalit. For example, Michael changes oil every 4 months. Gagamit siya sa amin. Imagine mo once a year na siyang mag-change oil. And dahil sa ginamit po, and dahil sa 499 pesos, every year na lang ang palit niya. Anong yung nangyari? Savings, tapos hindi lang yun, it doesn't end there. It provides better performance sa motor. That's why I told him, i-monitor niya mabuti. Kasi kayo as a rider, you would know, teka muna, may mali sa motor ko, teka muna, hindi maganda. Malalaman mo So, yung sinasabi namin sa inyo, you would learn na, totoo, it work. Kasi mga iba rin sasabihin, sir, gamitin yung produkto. After 2 months, balik ka, maganda yan. 2 months have passed, di mo naman nangyari. Wala na yan, tagal na Kami, immediately, as you can see kanina, wala pang less than 2 seconds, it worked. No, ganun din kabilis ang produkto namin. So, yun. Any more questions? Any more clarifications? Okay na? Thank you very much, mga bossing. Maraming salamat sa inyong oras. So, pag may questions kayo, clarifications sa product, you can reach Richard para mag-usap kayo kung paano. And then, we will gonna live.
Goods.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, brother! Kung kaya mong tumakbo ng 380, gawin mo.
Yun. So, kamusta boss? Okay naman? Good shot tayo? Pwede. Pangalan niya boss? Mark, okay. May shoutout? Wala siya shoutout. Ikaw boss, kausapin ko na ba si Mrs. mamaya? Sige Okay na, G. Goods tayo Okay lang guys. So nakita nyo naman kung ano nagagawa nun. Kayo na bahala. Inilagay na namin lahat ng masamang elemento sa oil. Gumana pa din. Sige, salamat boss. Ayun, that's it. Thank you boss. Yeah.